Okay. Pretty sure that was muted. Let's keep going. I cannot remember what we're doing. Hit the continue button. Hope my, I've got the massage thing on today because I've probably slept wrong and my entire back is just a big knotted up bunch of elastic bands. Kind of crunchy. Oh, fuck. A cutscene? What do you mean? I don't even remember what I was doing last time. It was probably helpful, actually. Remember what I'm supposed to be. Oh, God. Oh, did I, like... Did I just, like, leave it on last time and die in the field or something? Whoops! Alright, well, if you pass out in the field... Okay, yeah, if you pass out in the field... Thanks, Arya! Thanks for leaving me in front of the house, Arya! Thanks a fucking lot! We saved her, right? She's around, right? This is what happens. You're out in the field with your fucking buddies and they're like, oh shit, and leave you in front of your house. So the doctor comes by and charges you $1,000 fucking dollars. Why did I have you worried? How did you know? I had a bad feeling. You were very weak. Was I? Look, I don't know what happened, but you shouldn't worry me like that, okay? You were lucky I was here to help you this time because I can't fucking count on Arya. She's a bitch. I can't guarantee I'll be around if it happens again. Yes, you can. You're the mechanic. You are the mechanic. You will always be around because Arya won't. Arya fucking sucks. Anyway, I'm going home. Thanks for the money. Already took my doctor's fee. Does it tell you? Yeah, $300 fucking dollars. I don't think there's an upper limit on this, by the way. I think it's percentage based on your income because it has been 2 fucking thousand at some point. I can't remember. 300, I would've had 300 fucking- Thanks a fucking lot, bitch! Get back here! Oh, ouch, yow. Yowza. I don't actually remember what we were doing where'd she go? She just left the house. Does she wander around here, or is she... Okay, so here's the thing. I don't want to give her my money. So rather than hit the continue button, I'm gonna load. Okay, here's the autosave, which is 16th, 6 a.m. We died. I guess we just... Okay, but we saved here. Bird's Eye Brace, 7 a.m. That's the 15th. Yeah, so, like, what? I manually saved it. Literally seconds apart, both of these. Alright, so I'm loading file 1. What happened? Did I just kind of, like, forget? I must have just left it on until it... So fucking... Yeah, I was just standing here until the next day rolls over, and you just fucking collapse for... You just collapse on your front step and Cress is like, I smell money! Okay. Thanks, Arya. Oh my god. Unfucking believable. Well, glad we could showcase that. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up, bitch. Why couldn't they just get someone normal? Why's it always got- Why's it always gotta be like this all the time? Fuck off! Be normal! Live the village. What are we doing? Head to Seaside Town Sheltala. Oh yeah, hang on. Alright, let's check our story. We could do... Oh god, I don't want to do Cresses. Oh no, I'm late to Harvestella. I'm sorry. That's okay, you just missed the cutscene where Cress fleeces us. Because she and Arya are in fucking cahoots splitting that shit 50-50. 150-150. Okay, Asil heads over there to investigate the unusual happenings. Gentleman harking from the town of Sheltullo, which sits near the summer sea slate. I forgot what MK said. I forgot which one MK said was most interesting. The plot in all of them is kind of dumb. I think probably Cruel Automata is the least stupid, maybe. This one's the most stupid, and this one's like, well, that would be fine if it wasn't, like, settings-wise baffling. Like, the setting is fucking baffling for this one. Anyway, I can't remember which one we said we were gonna do. You know what? I thought I said I was gonna ask in chat, and then I forgot to ask in the server. I just forgot, because who cares, honestly. I'm gonna... Okay, we did get through here. Did I get through... Did I get through here so I can walk through here? Cool, okay. Did I get through here to where I can walk through this cave? We'll just spend today testing to see if I've gotten where I need to go. Okay, yeah, I can walk through here also. So I can start on any of them. I can start on any, in any order. However, if I want to start on any in any order, I should probably grind a little bit. I'll just do the quick grinding over here. Actually, it's already 9. I'm not gonna get a bell in time. You know what, we'll just call today a wash. I could reload, but I don't want to spend all that time loading. It would have been a wash anyway. We basically fell asleep on our front doorstep and Crest charged us $300 for it. Oh my god. I took a walk. Don't worry about it. Gotta get them steps in. The fuck you say to me, bitch? Elias, come talk to me again. She has nothing to say for herself. It hasn't happened in this timeline. It's not in her diary. Ooh, money. Yeah, I guess I'll check on this shit. Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea. I forgot. Can I mute just you? Just the fairies? I don't even know if the whole game is like voice acted or not, because I just mute voices. Berry juice, got a cucumber. Ship it. Unfortunate. Damn. Alright, hang on. It can be salvaged, probably, maybe, I guess. Activate this bitch. You know, there's something beautiful about getting 4 likes in Mastodon, 1 furry, 1 Christian musician, 1 server admin, and 1 guy with a custom emoji German flag on his name called Friendship Windmill. I'm glad you're having a good time. Or I hope you're having a good time. It sounds like a good time. The Justice League. Honestly, makes me want to join. I don't even use social media, so I have no idea. Like, I already don't use Twitter, so I don't know what I wouldn't use it for. I guess I could just Spurg post about my setting. Just create an entire Wikipedia, except I hate Wikicode, so it would just be a blog site. Friends under strenuous circumstances. Okay, I do have 3 now. That's nice. MK, I can't remember what you said where to go. Blueberry, blueberry, blueberry. So, which guy was coolest that you thought under the circumstances of meeting? My God, I hate her. I need to organize these a little bit, I think. Oh. It's more like... I barely use it, but every now and then I reply to posts. I will say I do like, just being able to message people, which has happened thrice now. It's fun getting in touch with people. I don't remember either, to be honest. Oh, fuck. The spring place? Here's this nice little side card you can decide based on. So, this place... I'm gonna say... This place has, like, the least stupid story. This place has the most stupid story. This place has a story that's fine, but the circumstances don't really get adequately addressed, and it's kind of stupid. This place has an okay ability that it unlocks. This place unlocks a useful ability. I think this place unlocks the most useful ability, and all of them unlock 2 classes, one of which is... well... I think this one has the most useful classes locked behind it, this one has the second most useful classes behind it, and this one has the third most useful classes behind it, so... I don't remember. Most stupid story? God, can't... Oh, God, can't save the best for last. It'll be really useful, though, for money, so yeah, I guess I should do this one first. Heaven's Egg. Yeah, so, like, it is interesting, right? Heaven's Egg is interesting. It is fascinating. I don't know how it ties in yet. It is extremely directly related to the lore. This one also more overtly, and I'm pretty sure something about the fucking nuclear explosion has something to do with the fucking mainline plot. But remember, I only got to the part where the airship's unlocked, so I actually have no idea what's going on yet. Because you can get that far into the game and still have no fucking idea what's going on, except I kinda think I know what's going on. But I don't want to commit to anything yet, because it could just be so stupid that it doesn't make sense. Most stupid story or Heaven's Egg? Wait, which one? Most stupid story? Heaven's Egg. I think you say most stupid story is the one you chose, and Heaven's Egg is just a reaction to the name of the chapter. Most stupid? Okay. Now, you know, yeah, okay, anyway. We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of some shit. What's wrong with human trafficking? She's not human. That's the tagline for this one. And actually for the first one too. What's wrong with human trafficking? She's not human. That's for both 1 and 2. It could be the tagline. And for the third one, it's what's wrong with human trafficking? They are all human. Oh my God. Yay, this place is beautiful, like a beach resort. Shut up, area, you Fucking conniving bitch who stole my money. Definitely. Look at that big bubble. You're not even gonna ask about that? Your timing could be better. Is it the seas light? What's wrong with our timing? Is it the big bubble out there? You see, the thing that happened with the seas light has been whipping up all kinds of trouble recently. Okay, trouble. Are you talking about those huge bubbles? You mean the summer bulla? They did give us a shock when they appeared out of nowhere, but they're totally harmless. Keep this in mind. Unfortunately, there's a worse problem at hand. I'd love for you both to try some delicious fish, but all the fishermen have gotten themselves in a tizzy. Now they just while away their a tizzy. She describes it as a tizzy. Keep this in mind. Now they just while away their day at the tavern from noon to night. Wake up at noon? Well, I guess so. If you're spending all your time at the tavern, sure. Uh-huh, a new diva in town. New diva in town. Apparently she's a pretty little thing, and young to boot. Why would you say that? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Ew! Lady! Ew! I hate this town. I want to go home. Maybe we should go see this diva. Arya! No! I want to go home. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, so, did I activate this? Yeah, we got this? Okay, cool. We got this. Head to the bar! I'm heading to the bar. This is the bar. Go in. Mostly free today. Will be around to see it. I can't wait. I can't wait for my suffering finally. Someone else will know. But she can only say meep. Do you like to drink? Are you a fan of these places? Wait, how old is she? You fan of this? You come here often? Okay, good. Okay. Not a good sign. I love drinking. Big fan of water. Let's see what the people here have to say. She can only say meep, though. Hello? Can I talk? Okay. Nothing better than relaxing with a cold beer and listening to emo! This place has become my own little sanctuary since my boat sank, and my wife gives me the stink eye all day. I wonder... Wait, who's sitting next to you, then? Bro? Okay, you know what? As if having a beautiful voice wasn't enough, she looks impeccable, too. Sigh. I wish I could pull that off. All you need is... Hang on. You just gotta dye your fingertips blue and get a protagonist party character-looking outfit. You guys all use the same fucking model. Just recolor yourself a little bit. You'd fine. Fan of emos, too, isn't she wonderful? I wonder where she came from. I wonder. She's got fins. I wonder where she came from. There's something not quite human about her. I'll say she's got fins, bro! She has fins! What do you mean? I suppose that adds to her mysterious charm. She has fins. What do you fucking mean? It better be his wife, yeah. Ew! Ew! Go wash your fingertips, woman! Ew! It's like, bro! Okay, if it's... It would be different. See, the thing is that it's interesting, and I kind of think that would be interesting if she wasn't just a cosplayer. She just looks like a cosplayer with dirty hands instead of like a fantasy creature. You know what I mean? She's just too fucking normal. I know I always say be normal, but if you're gonna be some other fucking race, then don't be normal. Quit being human if you're not human. That emo sure is popular. She's not even dressed right. She calls herself an emo. What a fucking farce. Not this song. Oh my god, it's generic NPC man number 5. Oh, so you're awake after all. What's gotten you all worked up? Don't treat me like a child. What? You have to stop this song right now. Where is it coming from? Who the hell is singing this? It's the stage. Are you okay, bro? Is he delirious? Is he delusional? Is he injured? Is he drunk? This is the bar. He can't be drunk. You! It's like, yeah? Uh-huh. Some big reveal? What do you mean? Oh my god, the bartender's tiny feet. This art style. I'm sorry. It's not horrible, but this is supposed to be some, like, these men are getting into a confrontation. This is a serious one. Let us have Tootsies! Oh no. What on earth has gotten into you? You're yelling like a man. I'm sorry. This game sends me young woman. That's her name. Yeah, geezer, you can't be rude to emo like that. If you lost your mind, watch him. What do you mean you can't be rude? Watch me. Emo, was it? Pah, you kids have no idea. How's about you step outside and listen to Lorelei's awful ballad for yourself? They play fucking J-pop? That's what's sinking all these ships? Then tell me I've lost my mind. You have lost your fucking mind. What do you mean everybody's here and what do you mean Lorelei's ballad, question mark? Okay, here's my first fucking problem with this fucking story, is that this is solely, like, this public fucking spectacle event is solely so that the player character can learn about Lorelei's ballad and how it's affecting the town. We already learned from the lady at the front gate, though, like, that the fishermen are sitting here at the bar all day, right? So if the fishermen, who are all sad because of Lorelei's ballad, are sitting here at the bar all day, why don't any of these fucking people know? Anyone here at this bar, this whole fucking public debacle, there should be fishermen here. In fact, aren't these guys fishermen? That guy right there, sitting there with that lady who should be his wife, says that he stays here. He's a fisherman. He should fucking know specifically about this. This doesn't make any fucking sense. I heard it myself, and so should you have, since your boat fucking fucked up and your wife gives you the stink eye all day. You specifically, the guy's looking right at you, you should know! It was the same thing I heard before my boat started taking in water. It's the same, it's the song. All of them should know it! And you should oh my god. Meanwhile, you're out there hearing voices in the sea. What do you mean? And now they're treating him like he's delusional, but everybody fucking knows about Lorelei after this! What's to say you aren't just imagining this, Lorelei, says a fisherman whose boat fucking exploded. I ain't gonna stick around. I narrowly escaped death on the sea. I'll be damned if I'm about to let some witch curse me here on land. See ya. Sayonara. Don't mind him, Emo. He's just upset because he lost his boat. Didn't you? You and with the guy that you're next to, Meep. She could say more than Meep. We heard her singing. Why is the mood in here so sour? I won't stand for this in my tavern. Keep this in mind. sir. What is the meaning of this? Ah, who cares? Be a good girl and sing us something uplifting, won't you? That should cheer everyone up and also make them forget all of the fucking the shit that doesn't make any sense about this story! It's not like they'd be catching any fish even if they did have boats. How do you fucking know? All there is to do is drink, and lucky you, we have the best music and booze this side of the sea slide. What do you mean? He's right! No, he's not! It doesn't even make any sense! What do you mean there wouldn't even be any fish to catch? How do you know? Oh god. Oh no. And you, I'll be seeing you behind the tavern tonight. Why behind? What? Specifically, because all future chats happen in the dressing room, like the private chats in the dressing room, so it's like, why behind the tavern? It's specifically so we can eavesdrop on it. It's like, bruh. Isn't Meep it's amazing how she's able to sing despite saying Meep to the landlord. And here's a Moo! What the hell? Shut up. No. Moo. I'm gonna fuck that snake. And here's another fucking thing is that all of this happens, right? And then it's our turn to say something. It's our turn to contribute to the plot, us, the player character, given agency, except both of these options are, gee, Aria, what did you notice? Okay, thanks. What's wrong? Did you see something? It's like, these are both the same option, and it's literally like, okay, Aria, you main character, what do you have to say? I got a bad feeling about that guy who wants to have a chat with her behind the tavern at nighttime. There's something off about the way that guy spoke to her, don't you think? Thank you. Thank you, Captain Obvious. They're going to meet behind the tavern. Thank you, Aria. Okay, see, like... So, now you can see just one fucking cutscene, and there are 8 billion issues already. All of these people... My boat sank. His boat sank because of what is sinking all of the boats, which is Lorelai's song. And this guy in particular, treats the other guy that comes in and says, this is Lorelai's song, the thing that's sinking the boats. And everybody comes around to that, Lorelai's been sinking boats, Lorelai's been sinking boats. Let me see if I can actually, maybe it's not supposed to be at this point in the fucking dialogue. But it's really weird, because if everybody's boat has sunk by now, and like, nobody would be, like, because they keep saying, we can't take boats out, Lorelai would sink them, like, it's like, why do they treat him like he's crazy? Everybody knows that's why! And more than a couple of people know that it's Lorelai's ballad that's doing it also, so it's like, well, if that is the song, then why the fuck? Tavern to Diva, Devilish Beauty, Skipped a Beat, Otherworldly, okay. Talking about emo. Oh my god. Ah! The fucking... Not on the Switch, too. Are you a traveler? Any other occasion, you'd be welcome to open it. The fish aren't coming out to greet us these days. Not since that Lorelai turned up, the first fucking dude in town. Next to the fucking girl who tells you about the bulla and the sinking ships and the sailors. Lorelai has turned up. I'd do anything to eat specialty tuna, whatever the fuck. So Lorelai is mentioned immediately. What more info can we get about her? Lorelai is calling us from the bottom of the sea! Hear it and beware, her song sinks ships! What do you think you're doing singing that silly song? It's bad luck, right? Everyone's worried about Lorelai, who sinks ships with her song! But that guy who comes into the bar, it's like, oh no, you're crazy! That's not the song that sunk the ships, even though everybody in here's ship has sunk and they certainly have fucking heard it. What do you mean? It's the clumsiest fucking framing a situation so the protagonist, the player can like see what's going on ever. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It has these characters in the setting have to contradict their own life experiences to display this fucking information in this way to the player character. It's so fucking scuffed! All this trouble with Lorelai is making work like that impossible. It is far too dangerous. Lorelai is like, oh, you're imagining shit, old man. It's like, Lorelai's real. Everybody knows she's real. Everybody talks about her making shit dangerous and sinking ships, and it's fucking real. What do you mean? Ooh. Let's see, isn't meep something sheep say? No, it's not meep, it's maybe, meh. It's like, the way I remember this is there's a really cute Yu-Gi-Oh card, Madolce Maple. It's Bapple in English for some fucking reason, because the onomatopoeia for what sheep do is ba, right? It's Bapple, so I guess it works if it was an apple sheep. That would be cute, but it's a waffles with maple syrup. It's maple. It's maple, right? That's how I remember what the Japanese onomatopoeia for sheep is because I'm a dolce bapple. Maple. Let's see. It's that bug conundrum I put on Serenade during the first Silk Song stream, but it's a fish instead of a bug. If only those two things I just mentioned were related. Bug. Anyway, you just go around and everybody in town is like, yeah, Lorelai is real, and they treat that guy like he's fucking crazy. Not only is Lorelai real, but you can forgive like a couple of guys for not having heard the song, but everyone in town more or less is aware that Lorelai sinks ships from a song. There's a fucking nursery rhyme. The children sing it. That's interesting she has dialogue for a side quest. The side quests are honestly the best thing about this game because they're self-contained unto themselves, so they can't fuck themselves up as easily as, like, the main plot does. If only those two things I mentioned were related. I'm sorry, I wasn't a fish instead of a bug. Silk Song Bug Conundrum. Am I remembering what it was? Moo! I might have fallen asleep. What's going on here? Boys will always be boys, no matter how old they get. She's wise. I love fishies. One day I'm gonna eat every type of fish in the sea. True! King, go off. Good dream. Those phantom-looking bubbles floating over the sea, they appeared out of the blue. We call them the summer bulla. Okay, keep this in mind. We call them the summer bulla. There's something poetic about them. They make me want to sit around. It's hard to explain. Even the fishermen aren't catching anything these days. Ma's furious because they just sit in the tavern all day. Well, Lorelai is literally killing people, so... I don't understand why anyone's pissed off because they're, like, Lorelai is literally crashing cars, planes, and blimps and killing people. You know? Never mind. The bug thing is if you found a singing bug. A singing bug? What would you do? But now we have a fishing fish here. The bug can sing for real, like Presley and stuff, but it can't communicate via songs. It just happens to sing. Okay, it's gonna get worse, actually. Singing fish. Okay, so the fish can sing, but it can't communicate via songs. It just happens to sing. My... Fen, were you looking for the PC port of that game or the console port? No. I was just making. It was just an example of an obscure game. I'm not. I have that game. I have it on every fucking thing I need it on. I have it physically. I have the disc. Thank you, Wubby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you go on a wild goose chase. I'm sorry. You're such a good friend. Thank you. I'm sorry. You found some shit. It's been ported to Steam recently, I think. There are some complaints about the Steam port. There's also a bunch of complaints about its most recent Steam port, but it's one of those fucking... God, River Hill soft story is such a sad story. Don't be sorry, I like looking for shit. Aw. Okay, next time I need to find some shit I know to go. I usually come to you like, hey, Wubby, help! I know I can come to you because you're good at that shit and super dependable. Thanks, Wubby. Yeah, shit, what was I saying? About, fucking, oh, the singing fish. Yeah, my issue isn't I'm fine with her not speaking the same language. In fact, that's fascinating. It'd be very interesting. The problem is that they give her dialogue boxes, right? They have a song where she's saying like "Sin cum flau floleli tula," like whatever the fuck. She's doing some crazy fucking made up, you know, pocola pocola speech, and instead of that, any made up shit from the song or Klonoa Lunatian speech, they give her a bunch of text boxes. She's got lots of them, and it's all variations of meep, 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 all the why? She can make other noises. She makes other noises, and they just make her go meep all the fucking time. Why even give her text boxes? Like, okay, yeah, so she can have portraits, I guess, but it's jarring. Like, it doesn't fit diegetically with the other shit she's actually doing in the lore. It's distracting. Lorelei doesn't scare me one bit. Okay. First Lorelei, then the Bulla. There's definitely something funny going on with the sea. Okay, first Lorelei. Keep that in mind too. Lorelei first, then the Bulla? Question mark? A fisherman who can't fish is just another villager. I'll be living on nothing but boiled rice at this rate. I like rice. I'm at the Tavern of Diva. Okay, so that we already talked to that lady. Anyway, I'm establishing Lorelei's song entices sailors at sea! But those who hear it are doomed to rest on the ocean floor. The whole fucking town knows this. Have I made my point yet? Have I fucking made it clear yet that like what happened in the tavern should not have happened? That is an anomalous cutscene that shouldn't have existed based on the reality of this fucking world. To think something so horrendous is cursing us in real life. It is happening. The entire fucking town is like, yeah, Lorelei is real. Her song sinks ships. Everybody is suffering. You know, the Bulla, whatever. It's just out there. We're not gonna worry about that. But Lorelei is real and everybody is suffering. There are crashed ships. People are despondent. Fucking, it's bad. I think I've talked to enough villagers to make the point. I'm gonna activate this. Heine's Butts Atelier. Please come back later. It's not even a note. The door just says that to you. There's some stuff you can do here. I guess I'll do it because it takes until 7 p.m. for the thing to show up. Small water core. A Conaloo doll. Oh yeah, and the thing that the Conaloo dolls are for is actually here. It's up on the thing, actually. Hang on. I need stamina. I'm gonna be frugal with my stamina. I don't think I'll do any combat today. I'm just gonna do the story quest today. And unlock the, where is it? I haven't seen my husband around, sneaking out so much it's suspicious. If I found out he's been scheming about laying his hands on another woman, ooh! Whatever that noise. It's a good thing we already picked out our burial plots because he'll be needing his earlier than he expected. Get him, Granny. Got this in here. I suppose it runs the lighthouse, but who knows how or why. The fuck? Can I investigate that? No. Nothing in here. Just you can come in here for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it'll become important later. Perhaps it could be plot significant? Who knows? Ugh. And we'll come in here. Here. This, I think, is the Conaloo doll trade-in shop. Totally optional, by the way. Hopefully. What is this place? There's another thing I have a problem with that is going to get revealed later. This is the Chief Konalu's hideout. The chief one, he only speaks Konalu language that only other NPCs can speak, so there's always, whenever there's a Konalu around, somebody else will show up to translate for you. You can speak Konalu, or can you understand him? Kinda, more or less. You mean you can't? See, this is another problem that this story unearths. Okay, we're gonna. I think that gets revealed in the next cutscene. He'd like your help finding them. He says they're scattered around in lots of different places, so I can't go and look for them myself. They've got Koki, Koni, Coco, carrot cake for these fucking guys, but Emo can only say meep. Cave goblin friend spotted. Listen, Vivi's like my favorite character, but these guys, I don't like the Konalu. It's just a bunch of Pikachus. A bunch of Pikachus with some kind of sidekick that comes in to translate for him. And wastes a bunch of extra dialogue boxes. Do I have enough? I don't actually know. Okay. I can't think of anything else to do in the town, so actually let's go to the entrance. I'm gonna go beat up something in the woods until 7, and then we'll get the cutscene. And I will be able to, enumerate on why I dislike the fucking... man. Why I dislike the way they handle both Emo and the Konalu, and why it doesn't make any fucking sense, especially once Emo joins your party. Or, not joins your party, but after you get... after you get her storyline resolved, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. What the fuck? I did no damage to Michlid. What? What do you mean? Bro is cracked. Target these things? Okay. Wrong thing targeted. I wonder if this is... Okay, cool. 640, wow. Now we can go here and get the cutscene. Wow, this gameplay looks better than Rune Factory 5. They sure made a video game. I haven't played Rune Factory 5. The combat is... It's okay. It's fine. I didn't grind any, which would probably be a good idea to grind, because it is level-based. Anyway, here, let's just... The owner definitely told her to meet him behind the bar. These are all the tips you got today. Pfft, bunch of cheap, penniless bums, a lot of, well, they don't work, and you encourage them not to work, so of course they don't have any money. Meep meep! What do you mean, meep meep? No, the ship isn't ready yet because we simply don't have the money. You need to work harder. He can understand her. Now pay attention. Keep this in mind. Meep! Give you back the stone. I suppose you're considering building a boat by yourself. Foolish child, if I can't prepare a boat fast enough, what makes you think you can? You ought to learn your place, bitch! It was I who took you in, who gave you shelter, you owe me your life! Okay, this also doesn't make any sense. Please keep this in mind for later. Now enough of this foolishness, I expect better of you tomorrow. There he goes with his furry tail. Costs 1 cigarette. What do you mean? What did he drop? It looks like they were fighting, does it? Come on, let's go see if she's okay. Does she speak fucking Roadrunner? See? This is my problem, is because you can hear her singing. And and you can't even go over here and be like, oh, what was that sparkly thing bro dropped? Like, you know. Why even show us that ahead of time? Show us it sparkling on the ground after this. Because you're gonna say, oh, it must be something that guy dropped anyway. Quiet! He'll come back if you make any noise, will he? What is that man to you? We can't even understand what she's saying. Why are we asking her any questions? What is that man to you? Meep. Meep. Oh no, Arya, it's contagious! No! Wait. Actually, this is a good thing. I don't want to hear what she has to say. Alright, well. See? I knew it! They were gonna- I forgot, but like, I fucking knew it! The first time I fucking knew it, I was surprised you couldn't- Oh, did you find something? I saw it beforehand. Why is it even a fucking option? It looks like a letter. A very sparkly fucking letter. That guy must have dropped it earlier. Thank you. It reeks of something evil. What do you mean? I don't think he'll mind if we read it. What? Even if he did, we'd read it anyway, right? What do you... Hey, Nikolaus! I hear business is booming! All my girls have run off home to their own villages, so it's been a struggle on my end. They're all worried about family, what with the seas light being the way it is. I can't believe they'd be so selfish! This is... comedy fucking crap. So I'm writing you this letter to see if you're still interested in selling that girl of yours. Emo, was it? Comedically evil. Just fucking schlock. I think your price is reasonable, so let's proceed with the paperwork. I look forward to hearing from you. And he just so happened to drop the letter. This can't be for real. What do you mean? That's despicable. Wait, he wants to sell. What do you mean he wants to sell her? That's what it looks like. He stank of low-life scumbag, but to think he would actually stoop so low? I don't fucking... What do you mean? How can someone think so lowly of another human like... Well, she's not human. That they feel like they have the right to sell it. She's not human. I don't know. This is advanced racism, Arya. You just wouldn't get it. I suppose such a weak awareness of human rights is typical in this day and age, though. This is her voice. That's her canon voice, because of the way she fucking snob-asses everything. Do you think we should let the girl know about his plan? Nah. Nah. that? Nah, it'll make her sad. I can't fucking believe they even. This is like the closest you get to having a morally gray choice. It's like, but if we tell her she's gonna get sold as a slave, it'll make her sad. What? Why? This game, please. This is for real. This is like a real game people made, right? This is a real. They wrote this. This option is a written option. Quick, my car better make her sad. Yeah, that's to be expected. And then there's just a totally straight-laced response instead of all the other, I'm being sincere in half of my other things I'm saying, and Arya gives me some fucking, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? I can't believe, are you for real? You need your head examined. And on this one, she's just playing it straight. What? What do you mean? She's like, like she took it seriously? What? What is this fucking game? Let's bring it with us to the tavern tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow. Momo! Momo! She is having a ball. She's just having the greatest time. Momo, are you for real? Ah. Teleport my ass home. I've got a lot of stamina left, but you know what? I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste time. We're gonna continue the plot quickly. Yeah, leveled up. Woo! A cucumber. Momo! I'm swear cat. Momo! Come here! Come on! What are you doing? You're a monster. Oh yeah, and we keep in mind the stone. Emo wants the stone back. That's like big important thing. Let's just keep that in mind. Just remember, keep in mind, she wants the stone. Shut up! She wants the stone back. And bro can understand her for some reason. Dude just speaks meep. He speaks Roadrunner. And all my fucking... Ooh, that does not make a good fermented drink. Okay, we're gonna put this up for now. I will be saving these. Actually, those are important. We'll be shipping this and this. I guess I'll save this. And some of these also. And I need to try to remember to use the monolite fragments tonight. Yeah. We got head of the bar. Okay. Doesn't have a time on it. Momo. What are you doing? Momo. She's walking by and then steps on a toy and then she like starts just like, oh, 10 a.m. Okay, there is a time on it. She just starts curb stomping the little sushi toy. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? And then throws a conniption fit and starts playing with it. Why do you do that, you weirdo? Huh. And Bread's being a good boy. Bread's being good and you're doing your best to tempt him. Boo boo. Hey, Bread. Bread's being a good boy. He's a good teepee boy. Not for long though, if you keep that up, Momo. I'm not saving you. If you incur his attention, you're on your own. I'm streaming. Now you've done it! You've interested the Bread! It's WWE! Cat Edition! Maybe emo isn't working today. Ask the bartender, I guess. That's a intuitive thing. That's nice. Why would I? Where's emo? What business do you have with her? I mean, you see. Landlord says nobody's to see the diva without his say-so. Okay. It's really important. Come on, just this one. But it's really important. Uh-huh. He's currently away on business one town over. Said he could be gone a while. This way! Oh, we're breaking the rules. Okay, keep in mind also this bartender being so beholden to the landlord. Because, like, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it makes sense, but it kind of doesn't make sense. I don't know. This is the anteroom where the diva sleeps, okay? You don't have a real door on that? You have customers? What do you mean, customers? You've got visitors, not customers. What do you mean, customers? Has this happened before? Ew! Meep! What's so important? You got me breaking the rules. Human trafficking. Well, she's not human, so. Meep! Well then. He's like, well, shit, alright. Looks like your boss intends to sell you to another establishment. You cannot stay here any longer. What do you mean you can't stay? What if this is normal? What if everybody's like on board with it and like Arya just has egg on her face? Obviously it's like not normal because she, even though she doesn't understand the customs of this time, understands them because the customs of the time actually are the customs that, like, I don't understand why she's such a snob. Anyway, that bastard! So this is what his business trip's about! We want to help you. What can you tell us? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy? This is obvious. Like, why would we have brought this here? Like, what can you tell us? What do you mean? What's wrong? Meep, meep. Meep. She can't speak any human language you or I might know. The boss is able to understand her without any problem, though. Meep. 3 E's. Emo seems to agree. Thank you. You could have just put that in her text box. Like, if you're gonna have a thing overlaid on the screen, just and you have sound effects and asterisks in your fucking text boxes. Just have like asterisks, nods. I feel like they do that at some point also. How else are we supposed to? Can she write? Does she know? Do you know where she's from? Is her hometown far from here? Can she write on paper? Like, is she literate? Is she fucking literate? Can she read and write? She could like write stuff down, maybe. Like, I don't think it gets addressed whether she's literate or not, and I can't believe they didn't think of it. Like, they just don't address it. Do they address it? Do you know where she's from? Is her hometown? What would this fucking matter? Is her hometown far from here? It's the fucking ocean. Hard to say. The landlord just turned up with her one day. Please remember this also for Emo's backstory. If we only had a clue. She's got fins! What do you mean? She has fins! And you know what? We say this shit to her and she goes, wait on a fucking second! Okay, hang on a fucking second. Arya read her the letter, right? That's like, either Emo can read and write because she reads the letter and goes, oh my god, and is upset. Or she can't read or write, except in her own language probably. Fine. And Arya says it to her and she understands what Arya says because she is also upset. Some way, somehow, Emo has understood the circumstance, whether it's because she can read for herself. It seems more likely she can understand our language, but can't speak it for some fucking reason. That seems more likely because of all this other shit she seems to understand in the following conversation. So you could just ask Emo, is your hometown far from here? And she could nod or shake her head. What direction is your hometown in? And she could point! This is solvable with simple questions! Probably grew up in some far-off hidden land of the fairies, unless you can ask her, oh, do you know where your hometown is? And she shakes her head. Well, that solves that, doesn't it? Land of the fairies? Well, gee, what a coincidence. It's just a guess. Why do you get the old fairy dialect? Really? I get the impression the lyrics to her songs are from an old fairy dialect, even though everybody in town has heard the song and it's fucking siren song. Like it is literally what? I hate this fucking game. A scholar of such things would stop by here to drink some years back, and that's when I first heard about it, but you never heard it. But you live in the seaside town and you've never heard Lorelei, who's plaguing the look. The language of the fairies, if only they were here now. If only. Say, who else do we know that can speak with the fairies? The fairies just speak English. Are you fucking kidding me? Crest! Surely you don't mean the mayor. This is obviously the right answer, but you know what? The mayor! I would like to think that someone so old would be filled with some knowledge of near-dead languages. Oh, that's a nice response, actually. But I had somebody else in mind, someone far more capable than the mayor. Hey, were you casting fucking shade on the mayor? I mean, okay, so here's like I guess so. That's fine. Are you saying you're friends with a fairy? More or less, but calling them all the way out here could be a pain. Don't worry about it, dear viewer. You hear a familiar voice in Dendradell's clothes. Player characters, haha. Heed, children, repeat as follows, and the great fairy shall grace you with her presence. Oh, great fairy, we call upon thee in our time of need, the slowest text scroll imaginable. We shall feed thee the tastiest of treats 3 times a day. Oh, and brush thy wings every morning. That sounds painful. What? Oh, and you get to trip that mouthy redhead 10 times each day. Ooh, I like that one too. Anyway, recite these words 3 times, and don't forget to prepare the snacks. What do you mean quick? What? She's in my pocket? Why? Why are you pointing like that? Why are you doing? What? Stop! Well, you were there the whole time, weren't you? Laboring in the fields all day gets pretty boring, okay? Well, she's not even laboring in the fields all day. Like, nothing happens after I water the crops. Only because we need to put you to use in other ways. I'll even look past your insult about me being a mouthy redhead. I won't. I like that one. You're both mouthy redheads. What's the fucking projection here? Whatever do you mean? I said that with the greatest of... Oh, right. Anyway, interpret for the girl. Very convenient. It's a good thing that fish and fucking fairy language is the same shit, I guess. I mean, I guess this makes sense, but it doesn't make as much sense as asking questions in a way that Emo could answer them, or like giving Emo a pen and some paper. Like, this is so unnecessary, if you ask me. And also, I don't like this character, so I'm kind of... And it's also, there's like 3 other fairies, and this is the only one that gets any screen time. Until the point in the game that I'm in, though. So, it could become different when you get the others later in the game. Bro's taking it well. She's rude, but she means well. Fairies are an old species that like to trick humans. True. What do you mean, I told you so? You think I didn't fucking know? Shut the fuck up. Strong accent? What do you mean? Completely different fucking language. Meep! Yeah, meep meep. Anyway, who cares? Just fucking, what's the gist? That landlord is a piece of work. We already knew that he's trying to human traffic. Continue. He went and stole the poor girl. Alright, please. Linguicide. The linguicide. the fucking linguicide. Now, because it's been name dropped, her what? What do you mean? You can't tell what the fuck it is? Final Fantasy ass magicite and linguisite. It's a stone that doesn't just let her talk to humans. If you noticed, right? When she holds it, people can understand her, but when the landlord was holding it, he could understand her too. So if you're holding it, you can, like, wouldn't logically she not be able to understand anybody because she doesn't have it anymore? And logically, once Emo gets that shit back and joins your party, you shouldn't need Conolu translators anymore. You should just be able to, like, it should honestly be a whole party passive that Emo's here. You've got the linguicide. You're in range of a linguicide. Everybody can understand each other. I hate this fucking linguicide shit. I fucking hate this fucking magical goddamn Dragella MacGuffin fucking shit. It honestly is such a fucking detail, not even cleverly handled. Like, dealing with the fallout of it having existed is not only not consistent with the fucking lore, right? But she shouldn't be able to understand anybody because it translates both ways, right? So you never would have had to learn the language in the first place. But it also doesn't work after you get it back when it translates both ways because you don't understand other people's fucking fucking crazy shit, right? It's fucking and the fact is that it gets completely fucking forgotten for the majority. Like, she does not get this shit back until she doesn't talk to you anymore. Like, her whole fucking main story, right? All her side content is like, yay, you can finally understand Emo. Her whole fucking main story is meep meep the whole time. Right? And it's an afterthought of that. And it's like, bruh. This shit shouldn't have existed. There should have been a natural language barrier that got naturally worked past, creative workarounds to subvert community, like, not subvert, bridge the fucking gap. Finding ways to communicate that don't rely on language would have been, I'm asking way too much. Anyway, it's fucking stupid, and it doesn't get, it's fucking stupid, it doesn't make any fucking sense, and it doesn't carry over its ability into making sense after the fact, after you have possession of it either. It's fucking dumb! Why should he be holding on to something so important? You fucking, why are you so dumb? Why are you supposed to be the smart character? You're the, wow, Aria, you're so intelligent. And 90% of the other fucking interactions is like, why, she's the scientist from the future. She's on the research team. She's so smart. She's treating everybody else like they're a primitive caveman. And everybody's so dumb, and you need your head examined. But she's like, but why would the landlord have taken the linguicide so that Emo can't communicate with anybody and then try to human traffic her? Duh. Gee, do you think? What do you fucking think? The most simple fucking way to keep someone helpless and in your fucking power. What do you fucking think? Oh, I hate her. Does she speak fucking road? It honestly, it would be a lot funnier if she'd go club. Each eye looking in one direction. No! RPGs without Dragellum mentioned. 0! Dragellums could be fine, okay? Look, I'm fine. Dude, Grandia 1 has a great Dragellum, okay? The thing is, Grandia 1's Dragellum isn't a Dragellum, because Dragellums are mentioned at the 11th hour for a very specific purpose, and then barely utilized correctly for that purpose, and then you never fucking hear about it again. It's never actually fucking talked about again, ever! Shut up! What do you mean? What do you... Fred, you asked for your food to be inside the box. What do you mean you can't find it? What do you mean you can't find it? You're the one that told me to put it in the box! You ate from the bowl earlier! Bread? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you can't find it? Bread! What do you mean you can't find it? I have to help Brett or he'll starve to death. 1 second. And I hope you learned your lesson too, Demi. Okay. Anyway, linguicide, a fucking stupid fucking concept, and even if it was a decent concept, it's been fucking botched to hell. I'm pissed. I hate it. This is dumb. I hate this game. Also, Arya's stupid. Some kind of promise involved. But somehow she ended up being forced to sing in the tavern while that guy still hasn't fulfilled his side of the deal. Somehow. Yeah, somehow. I'd say he's keeping the linguicide hostage so she can't ask for help. Thank you, Juno. So the landlord intends to use her as some kind of attraction to entice the— You've already— What do you mean intends? He has been. Now he intends to fucking sell her, you moron! What does that mean? I don't have time to dilly-dally. Was there anything else? Because of a promise, right? What promise? Meep! 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 What meep? Oh, so that's why. Well, that was like the first fucking thing we're supposed to— For some reason, she needs a boat and some help to take her to the summer seas light. For some reason, she needs a boat. What do you mean, for some reason? The landlord said he would ask her what the reason is. Why does she want that? The landlord said he was going to give her both of these things, but never did. Why do you want to go to the seas light? Why do you want to go to the seas light? Ask her that. Why the seas light? Wait, what do you need help with? Why the seas light? Meep, I can't tell you that because I don't trust you enough, even though— Yeah, okay, great. Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Fuck you, emo. Understandable. Considering how the landlord has tricked you, I would be surprised if you trusted us so quickly. Shut the fuck up, Arya! What do you fucking mean? Nah! We're over here busting our asses, breaking the rules, breaking the law. Fucking tavern master over here is gonna get in fucking trouble, and you're like— What do you fucking mean? Okay. This still works out wonderfully since we're both heading to the seas light too. We should take this opportunity to help emo too. Way. Do you own a boat? We could make one. Hold on just a minute. How much time do you think we have? We can't build a boat. What says you, bitch? I can build bridges in an hour. Whole ass bridges, 1 hour. I could build a boat. At least we're in a fishing town. There must be a spare boat. So all I need is like one repair kit makes one whole ass bridge. If I had like 10 repair kits, I could make a boat. You'll be hard-pressed finding anyone who will put their boat in the water since Lorelei turned up. Oh, I thought that was crazy talk from a deranged old man who didn't know anything. He was nutty. Lorelei's just a fucking fantasy that guy dreamt up in his crazy dream, right? I remember hearing something about that during the row at the tavern. Yeah, but it's not real. Everyone says it's not real in that row at the tavern, remember? Their boats filled with water when they heard Lorelei's ballad? No! There was no mention of Lorelei having a ballad because dude was crazy thinking the ballad emo was singing was the same thing as a Lorelei's ballad. He's a nut! It's become quite the rumor, but a fisherman's boat is their life. You won't find anyone willing to risk theirs. But, I mean, like, it's not a rumor. There's been a bunch of boats who've sunk. Like, we know of at least 3 dudes who said, well, my boat started taking on water. That guy who said, that's the song I heard when my boat started taking on water. And then, like, what was that 3rd guy on the dock or whatever? Come on, let's just make our own. I can do it. I just need 10 kits. I can do it, I swear. I can do it. It would only take a day. What do you mean? Every bridge I've built has withstood at least a month at this point, right? It's been like 2 weeks. Fuck you, you bitch. Why is she such a bitch? I build good bridges. She's an asshole. Fuck you. I'm giving up right now and going home. Useful gossip. Eat my ass. Worst fucking character ever. It sucks that she's the main character. She's a worthless fucking— I hate her. She steals all the credit for my good ideas, treats me like an idiot, definitely proved that I could do the shit she says I can't, and then she treats you like an idiot for saying you do the shit that you've already proven you can do, that she says you can't, just because she says you can't. Fucking bitch. I don't know why they set out to design the most unlikable character imaginable, but here we are. Alright, so now what we really do, when I said eat my ass, I meant it. We're about to go, fuck around with ass. His name's Butt. Heiny. Now, keep in mind the setting we live in currently, like the setting that we have been investing in so far is this kind of rustic fantasy setting with some magic rocks that can do question mark teleports mostly, I think. We have no idea what they do. I guess it runs the lighthouse. Maybe. Big empty ass house. Here we are on the metal mesh dock, and we've got, oh, look at that! Customers in my humble atelier. Oh, I remember you. We met in Leave. Uh-huh. Lovely lady friend. Uh-huh. A sunken ship. Don't say that. It's not sunk yet. Doesn't look very sunken. Yet. The Fiasola. Uh-huh. Buxom curvaceousness. Don't say that. You make me dislike machines when you say stupid shit like that. Ah, yes, Arya. Submarine expert. Excuse you? No better than to touch what doesn't belong. Why, are you scared? She's gonna break it? Oh my god, she read a book. I guess during the time period that would be... But he calls this shit a sunken ship, so why the fuck would they call it atmospheric pressure? Right? When you go under atmospheric pressure, that word stays the same, but he calls this shit a sunken ship instead of a submarine, or a submersible, or a... I don't know. They are talking shop, and of course we are too stupid to understand any of it, so we're just gonna yawn, zone out. Yeah, we're just a dumb guy. We're just a dumb player character. We don't know anything. More advanced than I realized. What do you mean? If it spreads too far. Monolite. If the monolite spreads too far, I don't know, I think this ship's sunk. Ha! Get it? There's no putting this toothpaste back in the tube, Arya. Wow! Distracted by shiny things! Don't tell me you're secretly dripping with riches. An imitation, a byproduct of a previous invention of mine. It's completely worthless. A discerning eye could tell you it's a forgery quicker than a heartbeat. Okay. Even imitation gemstones have some value. There are people out there who wouldn't care that it's fake. You know, it's called paste. It's about how rare it appears. It's called paste. Philosoph- What do you mean? Fucking costume jewelry! This dumb fucking game. Anyway. Catch a glimpse of my latest creation. We want to borrow- Will you take us to the sea slide? This ADHD moment becomes important later, though. Like, you may think that Arya was just like, ooh, a shiny thing, and like, ADHD'd her ass over there, right? You may suspect. You may even be confused. But don't worry, dear viewer, that's actually incredibly plot relevant later. Well, my ship would certainly be, and it's also, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like, oh yeah, I accidentally figured out how to create a ton of worthless ass fake gemstones as a byproduct of an experiment. Don't ask me how, don't ask me when it happened. It's just like the only other experiment we're gonna mention he's ever fucking done in his life as a inventor at an atelier is he accidentally made the infinite fake diamond machine, and that's all. Anyway, moving on. That's like, okay, Can't blame me for asking what it is you expect to achieve at the Seas Light. We were hoping to keep it something of a secret, but I guess we don't really. Why don't we get to keep it a secret, but Emo does? Emo? Wait, what? What's Emo doing here? I thought we were just supposed to go ask around. She's with us? When did that get mentioned? She didn't join our party. The fuck do you mean? Oh my god, it's you! What do you mean, you're what? Emo needs to go there, which is why she's trapped in some awful promise to the tavern land. Listen, Heiny! Listen, ass! You wanna stop human trafficking or fish trafficking or whatever the fuck kind of trafficking this is? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's go. Human, it's not human trafficking. You have to... person trafficking. It's person trafficking. It's one trafficking, yeah. Is quite a repellent concept, which I suppose is fitting for such a repellent landlord. It's like, damn, bro! I thought that guy looked like a human trafficker. Just look at him. What do you mean? What do you mean? Just look at that guy. Yeah, he looks like a human trafficker. What does that look like? You wish to take Chatal as resident diva to the Seas Light. I mean, no, I wish for you to do that. Have the sirens awoken something? What do you mean? And why are you just saying that in parentheses in front of us? Why are we, Did you say something? Yeah. Why were you so reluctant when it was me who made the request? Yeah, I wonder. Oh, well, how do I put this? You're You're an ugly hoe. Okay. Get her, Heidi! Okay, whatever. Is the... I don't care. I can't wait to ride. I was gonna build a boat. Yeah, I'm easily amused. Fuck you. Self-fulfilling prophecy if we keep calling it a sunken ship. How about a submarine? Okay, sure. Submarine. He just likes that. Something about that kind of feels weird, but I could just be nitpicking. It's like, hey, how about we call it a submarine? And it's like, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I kind of feel like for the mechanics of the language, a different word would have been better, but who cares? I actually don't care. The writing is so bad that I just don't care. It wouldn't matter. I don't know, sure. Yay, alright, all aboard. Who cares? It's not that far, though we will need to plan our route carefully. I like the clouds, skybox. Ooh. Aim to reach the opening of the ocean source for now. Wait, what? We can figure out that. What do you... I don't like water, so I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh shit, we are the ship. Woo! Choo-choo! The ocean source. Man, I don't know. I'm having second thoughts. Oh boy. Meep! 3 exclamation points. Oh my god, the song is starting. What's that song? Wait, that song is... Wait, that's... Wait, we can hear... That's real? We can hear that? Quit rocking the boat. Who's singing? What do you mean? Okay, so it wasn't just a rumor. Dude, I think there was enough corroborating eyewitness testimony. I believed it. Luckily, we were in a submarine, which is built for being underwater, so it doesn't matter to us! No need to worry, okay. Uh-huh. Ah. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you mean? Detected an abnormality. The hull detector has, detected an abnormality. Likely just a crack in the transformer, excuse you. I'm certain we probably have nothing to worry about. This is the best writing in the entire game. This happens inside this fucking submarine. Make sure the mayor reads my will. Arya, I'm glad I got to meet you. I don't want to say that. Should we start praying? Make sure the mayor reads my will. I think I chose that one because it's funny. And I'm pretty sure Arya responds with some shit like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? I'm in here with you! I'm gonna be dead too! I'm gonna choose this one this time. A bit late. What do you mean? I didn't even mention which one. Yay, the submarine is imploding, finally. Meep, meep. Finally. It can be over, our suffering. Ow. Never mind, we lived, damn it. Now, don't fucking ask me how this works. Yes, we are underwater. There's water underwater, and I know how that works, but I don't understand how there's water and we're... So, we made it? We're underwater? Technical difficulties, but we reached our destination. Okay. What a peculiar destination it is! This is certainly the ocean floor, but it has breathable air. How? Ballad, elegy, elegy, effigy, epigee, perigee, Princess Emo, G. Meep meep, meep meep, pew! What? This should have made the noise! No. Wait a minute! There she go. Alright, good. Finally. How the fuck do you know about this place? He reads books. Okay. What do you mean? I read books. Somebody, you know, they wrote a book about it. This place has books written about it. Okay. Alright, cool. I can't how's he supposed to know? But, like, it's still functional. Optimistic. Yeah, good outlook. Uh-huh. So you say. What do you mean? Florali's influence does nothing but sink boats. We're probably stuck here. Logically, we'd be stuck here until we resolve this shit. Wait, what? Where is she? Oh my god. Woglinda. Now this is another Woglinda. Well, she couldn't be a common fish woman. I mean, why not? Why not? Why couldn't she just be— it would be statistically more likely if she was just some fucking fish. Some random fucking fish and not the princess of all fishes. Every fucking time. Okay, I'm gonna save my game for one thing. And I will be Woglinda. You know what? Actually, hang on. She is actually pretty useful. You know what? We'll let Arya face tank. I want to do this fast. If Arya takes a few fucking— I don't know, cannonballs to the face, that's fine. The fuck was that? What the fuck was that noise? Is that emo? That doesn't sound like Meep. Sounds like Q. Why did they— if that's— what? Why would they just choose a different fucking sound than the one she actually makes? Was that the one that was most comfortable for the voice actor to make? Like, is that how— is that the one the voice actor actually makes if it's in English? Does they have this poor English voice actor going meep meep the whole time? Alright, you. Oh, him. What's really weird is that everything here is weak to the class you just happen to get, right? But it's underwater and you're water element? I guess it's also like— what the fuck is this thing called? Hang on. Resistance to water attribute. Okay, so he resists water. Poison, sage slash— what is it? Wave. Okay, it's wave is what Woglinda does. It's wave attribute. Which, I mean, it's the ocean. You'd think everybody here would be, you know, wouldn't be susceptible to waves at the very least. He does resist it. I think this skill is water and this is wave. This is one of the most boring classes in the game, but it is one of the safest ones. Dude, I wish I had Pilgrim though. That's the one thing is I did story 3 and Pilgrim makes all of these bosses a fucking joke. It just shits out fucking hitboxes constantly. Not only can I repair wooden bridges, I can repair stone fucking bridges. Eat that, Arya. I could make a fucking boat. Oh, these fucking guys. The blowjob brothers. It's 900. Oh. Shellfish! A pearl! Gotta take it. Give me that. No! Worth it! Oh. I think Arya will come back after a bit, but I don't care. If I have to get her on the next save thing, it's whatever. It's almost time to go home anyway. Long way, fucko. Let me out. How do you escape this shit? It should throw you in the direction that you're trying to go in. There she is. I don't. Leave me alone. I gotta repair this thing. Oh my god, Rabastos, fuck you. Jeez. Okay. That's probably all we can get away with. Okay. Two level up. What? Is it the Conaloo merchant? What? Where'd you get that? I forgot it was this early in the game. A bomb! A bomb. Why would I need something so dangerous? A bomb! What do you mean? You've no. Yes, it's a bomb. What do you mean? Have you never used a bomb before? I hate her. What do you mean? Like that's a normal civilian thing to have and need and use. Uh-huh. Okay. It takes twine and those explosive fruits from what's this fuck.
ハムシたちの世話ちゃんとしてるの?
I'll put those up for now. important to keep those stocked because of the way healing works in the game. This is the 4-hit combo, I think, which we unlocked because we have a fighter equipped. And she's I'm sure the other one will level up at some point. I wonder if these guys are... And sufficient stamina. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. All right. Meep, meep. Is something wrong? Look, it's one of those perfectly placed bubbles. Oh my god, she's down here. Meep, meep, meep. The bubbles were made by the sirens. Gee. Meep. And what are the sirens exactly? Do they live here? They lived their lives quietly, far from the affairs of terrestrial life. Quietly? We're living in a temple. What do you mean, quietly? At least I remember the Great Water Fairy mentioning that way back when. Okay, so what are the bubbles for? Meep, meep, meep. Oh, I see. 2 useless-ass text box. These bubbles are called the bulla. The sirens use them to understand one another, or something like that. I guess you could say they're like a farewell letter? Huh. But how did she know? What? Okay, let's unpack this for a second. Obviously she was a siren. No fucking duh. What do you mean, the final siren? If you can understand this, you realize you are the final siren. What does that mean? She doesn't already realize it. You mean you're telling her this, right? You must realize that you are the final siren, I guess. Except, wait, was it made by someone dead? Like, if there were still sirens alive when this got made... We're sorry. You must shoulder a painful fate. What do you mean? More painful than you guys? Hey! What do you mean? What do you mean? Finish your fucking letter! I couldn't quite catch it. How'd you catch it? You're not a siren. Also, how did we understand it? We don't speak the same language. As evidenced right here. Meep, 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 meep! Like, we're gonna get this. You must realize your painful fate. You are the last of us. Meep, meep! Okay. This is, they should, why didn't they, oh god, we should have gotten the linguicide back first. We should have, fucking Juno shouldn't be here. She shouldn't be meep meeping at this sad music. I'm sorry, this is so scuffed. She says she wants to ask the other Bulla since they're all messages meant for her. How did she know this already? She knew this? She knew the exact fucking code song to unlock it? And if that's the case, why didn't she want to go directly to that big Bulla upstairs? Like, how didn't she already know? She's like, I just gotta go to the Seas Light. Because she obviously, like, grew up here, I guess. Right? This is like a childhood home or some shit, probably. She doesn't even speak the language that, you know, people on land can speak. She obviously hasn't been there for very long. She hasn't stuck around long enough to learn the language of regular people like the fairies have learned the language of the regular people, or I don't know. You know. She hasn't even been around long enough to actually learn the language, so surely she remembers this place and how this shit works. Why didn't we go straight to the Big Bulla? They must be important. Me me meep. Me me meep indeed. Open sesame. Aw. Oh. Bombable ball. Alright. I feel like there's usually a save spot before boss fights. Or like big encounters or the next leg of the dungeon, so... A hoarse voice whisper. Wait, what if some other siren happened upon this shit? How do you know no? What? I'm not even... Oh my god. Carmentation instructor. What the fuck is carmentation? Okay. What is it, like chanting? Don't say that. This is not the conversation. I'm not having this fucking music. Sure is mysterious and kind of magical, isn't it? This is goofy. What, me? I don't really listen to music. How would I? I live in backwards ass fucking Podunkistan. We haven't invented music yet. You should try it, yeah. I'll pop out my Zune. Yeah, sure, Arya. Fucking privileged future bitch. Let's see, which makes me wonder, Emo, why didn't you make a bulla on land? Seems like a handy thing to have. How? Explain that. Meep. She says that she tried, but they always burst right away. Why? A handy thing to have. A bulla would be a handy thing to have. Can you send it somewhere? Are you able to send bulla to people? It requires a huge amount of magical energy. It's not an easy thing to make even underwater. Well, we're not underwater, luckily. We're in air, as was stated earlier, that there is air here for some reason. That's surprising, although what would I know? It's not like I've ever lived in the sea. Well, you're here right now, bitch. What does that even mean? It's like they're pretending to engage with the lore, but they actually aren't saying a goddamn thing about it. And like, how would it be a handy thing to have? What are these, like, what is actually the effective use case of these fucking bulla? It's the exact same thing as the nonsensical shit that happened in the tavern earlier. Shit, I want to save. Right? Like, that cutscene in the tavern where only the one guy knows about Lorelei, purely in service of letting the player character know about Lorelei and songs, and that might have something to do with emo, like, purely in service of that. Doesn't make any sense with the actual lore, what's going on, the setting, and what everybody actually knows in the actual fucking town at that time, you know? That's what these bulla feel like. These bulla are like tragic fucking magical voicemails left behind at these key locations, this drip feed of the plot, right, throughout the dungeon. Oh, it's so magical. Oh, it's so tragic. Oh, it's so doesn't make any fucking sense. What do you mean? And if she knew what a fucking bulla was, she knew what a bulla was. She tried making them. So why the fuck was she like, I need to go back to the sea slide instead of, I wonder what that big fucking bulla has in it? I wonder what that big fucking bulla. I've been sent here to live on dry land for some reason. I should go straight, directly to the big fucking bulla. That might be a message for me. That's like that would be my first fucking logical thought from her position is I need to go check that bulla instead of I need to figure out how to get in. I need to figure out how to invent a fucking submarine to get back to Atlantis. Like, Jesus. How did she even get here to begin with? Oh, there goes Arya again. Flippin' pepperoni, bitch. Aw, man. Can I just kind of like... Well, if it's either me or Emo... Oh wait, no, she's back. Cool. I was about ready to have to go over there. Just kidding, I was gonna hide behind Emo. I got Lorelei's tears. Wow, she is so baked into the lore. Hang on. This is another good example, is like a teardrop-shaped crystal. It is said to hold water attributes in a crystallized form. Lorelei's so fucking well known. This is a known thing. This is a known craft material. I guess. Like, anyway. Oh god. He out of nowhere. Oh my god. The Forbidden Nocturne. Oh my god. I forgot about this. We may need to recite the Forbidden Nocturne. It must be scary. But our spirits, please return them to the sea. Return them to the Bulla. You must. What does that mean? Okay, here's the problem. Okay, once again. Bulla! Here's another thing. Bulla is obviously a siren word. They know what the Bulla are. They make the Bulla, they use the Bulla, right? They know what the Bulla are. The first NPC you encounter when you walk into town is like, we call it the Summer Bulla. Like, that's shit that they see. Is that normal? I mean, it's very big. Why do they know the word Bulla? Why do regular humans know the word Bulla and can't even recognize that this person with blue fingertips and fins is a siren? Why is that such a normal part of their language and they're just like, yeah, we call that the the summer bull of... Anyway, we don't really care about it. We don't know anything about that or care anything. Like, what is the lore? Why doesn't make any sense? Why does this not connect to anything? Why don't they connect it to anything? Meep. A forbidden nocturne, gee. I wonder why they have to recite that. Okay. It's locked. Why are they going to be forced to recite that, I wonder? Dang, I got hungry. Well, it's 9:20. Aww. It's so happy it has a fish. I don't want to take the monster's fish. He caught that fair and square. Oh. You know what? That save point's right there across that bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna use the crafting time actually. Well, hang on, let me double check it. Oh, how did I miss this? Okay. Ooh, you know what? I could don't even have to use a bell if I use this. Back on my shit fixing up the ADA compliance on our website! Congratulations, question mark? Or, sorry to hear that, maybe, depending. Gotta take a breather from this shit, I've done 30 pages, yike. Thank you for your, sacrifice. I'll just put all this shit up. Except this, I'll sell that tomorrow. I make a bomb out of this. Try to remember that up. Three, but they're not. These up. There isn't anything here for the able-bodied anymore. There isn't anything here for the able-bodied anymore. There definitely isn't anything here for the blind. Enjoy the ability to touch grass and stare at the sun. What? I got a bomb. Two more levels, okay. I wonder if I can actually push forward to the boss today. Because the boss does do some crazy fucking AoE shit. Okay. Going to do a small detour. Oh, fuck. Hang on. These idiots won't even do anything when they're the ones being attacked. I guess that's to stop from attracting big dudes, but I don't know. I think you could put something in for don't attract big dudes. But like, retaliate against similar level guys, or give some like party AI mechanics maybe? Set to retaliate if within X number of levels would be nice. I guess they don't want you AFKing, but like shit doesn't respawn per day, so like you can't really AFK grind. Okay, 2. And... level 6 closeness with emo. Okay. I've never noticed this before. What's this? Ooh. Ooh. This is the strawberry thing. Yeah! What? No! 3 hours have passed, my stomach should have emptied and I should have that stamina. You can't just say shit like that. You can't just say that happened and then the time doesn't actually pass. You can't just take the time away from me and then my fucking stomach didn't empty. See, that's one other complaint I have about this fucking game, right? Is that anytime time is passing, your stomach mechanic should reflect that. You know? It ticks down in real time and gives you back your stamina back slowly. But if any event has occurred that, like, causes the time to go by really fast, it should give you back the proportionate stamina to how full your stomach has been during that time. That's my one of my big complaints. One of my many complaints, I guess. Keep those. Whatever the hell that meant. Yeah, I don't have any of this shit. Man. Can I view what I have? Like, I can't even view what accessories we have unless I'm... I can't even tell if I have anything that I'd want to equip. I'll go back to the monolite, whatever. Ooh. That's pretty good. Sure, poison guard, that actually sounds pretty great, kinda. Except there's 3 separate types of quote-unquote poison in this game. What the fuck? Rabastos. Ooh, I resisted it. That's nice.
こいつやばいって。
Ugh. Oh, I was supposed to go back that way. Oh wait, no I'm not. There's a fucking dude there. Oh, there's a treasure chest there. There's a key I'm supposed to get. Okay, so that side, whatever. That side's bonus. This is the side. Oh, okay, yeah. Bruh. 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 Wow. Ooh, the water is now gone. Underwater here. Oh yeah, you can just jump down. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Got the key. Fucking psych! Gotta go get another fucking key! Okay. I'll be back. Oh. Cut it too close that time. I wonder... I don't actually remember how long the dungeon is. We might be able to get to the halfway point today, I guess. If we... Well, actually, you know what? When Quietus comes, that's a thing, so I don't know if I can actually... There are some time-sensitive events that occur during, like, your first couple of seasons, I guess? I think that there's, like, a Quietus event. Something. I just where you could throw that in the juicer, but I guess not. I'll get as far as I can, and then, like, if it's... I mean, I'm like... Honestly, at this point... I can't remember. I think the worst of it has happened, right? The fucking most... Oh... There is that last little fucking gotcha bitch, but I don't know. The entire setup of this fucking story is basically, you can see my problems with it generally. There's a patch over there. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, we go up first. Okay. Oh fuck. Ah, it heals. Man. Is this the key? Nope. Bonus? Garlic is actually pretty good. 'Kay. Key tool. What? I don't remember what that is. It's probably not worth it. It's never fucking worth it, but I'm gonna go see what it is anyway. Ah, it's never fucking worth it. Two black pearls. I wonder if that's worth it. And having a bigger backpack would be nice, so I should do a selling spree and see if I have enough to afford the bigger backpack. It's like, I think the bigger backpack at this point is 50. Oh my god. I had it. I had it. lock onto you. Okay, well, whatever. Well, something used to be there. The Philosophical Hypo Center! What? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Well, you get presented this big crater in the ground. It's kind of, you know, something bad obviously happened there. It's glowing, there's like green streaks in it, big like city kind of pushed aside looking destruction, right? And you're like, oh shit. And then it hits you with Philosophical Hypo Center. Is this, what is it, Arya? Please tell me what it is. Explain it to me. Meep! Okay. Alright. Let's follow her! Okay, cool. Alright, we're just gonna... Alright, okay. Oh, a bubble! Please explain what the fuck. Is that one... What do you mean, is that one? Why is the music acting like this is... Am I supposed to understand what the fuck? Like, something blew up, I think. I think. Super Metroid Speed Booster looking animation. The fact that she can run like that in platforms. I'm just gonna ... Is that one what? I don't even know what I'm asking. Oh my god. Oh, I can't even like, why is it that? Why is it the noise that Simple Flips makes? Why is it Simple Flips' Heavenly Choir? Exactly. I can't take it seriously. I've been pre-ruined. Meeps harmonically. A tender voice caress you. Ugh, I don't want. Ew, no. Get away from me. Shoot. Yuck. My dear sweet emo. Please forgive us for leaving you behind. Not only leaving her behind, leaving her in the hands of a human trafficker, who despite being a human trafficker tried to traffic a non-human. Honestly, irresponsible behavior. That day, the sea's light glowed fierce, that dangerous ball of light. Oh my god. The day the ocean's flame appeared. The ocean's flame appeared. Dangerous ball of light, ocean's flame appeared. What do you mean, the ocean's flame? The water's fire appeared. What do you fucking mean? And the sea slate glowed fiercely not that long ago. When we realized the danger, we knew we had to keep you safe and released you from the sea. She has been on land for less than 2 weeks. So it really is actually unfucking fathomable that she's like, haven't you built a boat yet? It's been 2 weeks, bitch. It's been 2 weeks. Nobody has any money, and you've been working at the bar. You've been working at this bar for 2 weeks. Do you expect a whole fucking ship to be built? Honestly, she was being unreasonable. To seal away the ocean's flame, we sang the Forbidden Nocturne. but we could not comprehend the extent of the power it held. Why do you have a forbidden nocturne for just in case the sea slite glows and unprecedentedly creates fire underwater, which, okay, granted, scary. You have a whole ass song for this? Was this like predicted in legend? Was this prophesied or something? It was necessary for we sirens to sacrifice our souls. It was the only way. Okay, but like the sea slide has done shit in other places too. What do you mean it was the only way? What's the ocean's flame? What did the sea slide do? Why is the ocean sea slide astronomically more dangerous than any of the other sea slides? What do you mean it was the only way to genocide your entire fucking people? Oh wait, I forgot it's not human trafficking. What do you mean it was the only fucking way? You don't even know what the ocean flame is! This is a heretofore unprecedented event that just happened! It's never happened before, has it? How did you know? What do you know about this? What's the lore? Now our souls are combining with the flame. Why? How does any of this work? You must have heard it. Our requiem, our regret cries throughout the ocean. How does any of this work? Why does the fucking summer sea slite do this? Why does the summer sea slite do this? None of the other sea slites do anything like this. We are born of the ocean, and eventually we return as Foam. How's that work? Like, okay, yeah, Little Mermaid, cool, whatever, but like, what do you mean? We're born of the oceans. You mean like wait, if you're born of the oceans and eventually return as foam, that means they're... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, that means that how can the sirens be extinct if they're born of the ocean? That just means the ocean could make more of them at any time it wants to, so this isn't even... Who cares? If we were to neglect the ocean's flame, it would have destroyed the very ocean itself. How do you know? It's an unprecedented event. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. Why did you name it that? Do you have prior knowledge of it? What is it? The sea slide has never done that shit before, presumably. The sea slide has never done the shit that other people are seeing before. Nobody has seen the shit that the sea slide's doing. Why do you guys fucking know? How do you fucking know what the sea slide is doing? How did you have this knowledge? This was our only option. Are you sure? But the danger has not passed, okay? While our thoughts remain, the requiem will not end. What do you mean? Just stop thinking, bro. The only one who can stop us is you, Emo. This is the dumbest shit. That is why we released you from the sea. Not like your greatest warrior or like, I don't know. You could have released her and like... So you're telling me it required the sacrifice of the entire race -1. Couldn't it have been -2? You could have had like a -2, so there could have been somebody that like explains this shit to her. What a fucking contingency plan, right? What a fucking We're gonna release this girl who doesn't know shit. She's not really that great at fighting. She's okay at fighting. She's like, I guess she's okay at fighting. We're gonna fucking unleash unknown abomination apocrypha upon the ocean to prevent worse apocrypha, I guess, abomination from happening, sure. But we're gonna just like unleash all this shit. We're not gonna tell you anything ahead of time. We're not gonna prepare you for this. You're not gonna do any combat training. You can't even make your own fucking bulla. At least she knows how to answer the answering machine, but it's like you have fucked this child. Why? Have you put her in such a terrible fucking position with no preparation, no real training for it, no support system? You put her in the hands of a fucking slave trader. Yeah, real fucking smart, Queen of the Sirens, would assume who you are. Fucking, if she's the princess and you're her mother, you know, real fucking, what is it for the last 2 fucking games? Rune/Lost Kingdoms 2, right? Rune 2, Lost Kingdoms 2, and this fucking game. clinically brain damaged irresponsibility from female monarchs. Why is there this criminal fucking negligence from queens in the last 2 games? Jesus! You who are born of my blood, a siren skilled in carmentation. No, she's not. She can't make bulla. She is not skilled in carmentation. She specifically is bad at it. She mentioned she's bad at it. I guess somebody else did. Like, well, Yuno was translating for her. I'm sorry I could not choose, as your mother, to inflict such a fate upon my own beloved daughter. You could have prepared her for it better. What the fuck? So you must decide. You could have. And are you sure? Like, it takes all of us -1. It still works. Don't worry about it. Unless, like, it could have taken. And wait a minute. What do you mean? Okay, so like, did it end? What you must decide. What will you do? Just let the oceans. You must decide. What will you do? Please end the song. Okay. What do you mean? That's not a choice. Terrible. Okay, at least she's apologizing for it in this one. Alright, somebody better explain this shit. You're all taking your sweet time. What is this place? Giant fucking explosion pit. Oh gee, did something happen here? Oh dear. Oh, alright. Well, perhaps it's best we return to the Why? Emo has left the party. Okay. Decided to take a break from all that nonsense. I see. So the Sirens' settlement was destroyed by that event with the Sea Slide. No, the Sirens' settlement was destroyed because the Sirens decided to blow themselves up along with the ocean's flame after the event with the Sea Slide. Princess Emo, desperate to rescue her home, rushed to Shautala in search for help. Did she? No, she didn't. They sent her here. They said that they sent her away. She didn't even fucking remember what the fuck was going on, and she didn't procure any help either. She wasn't looking for people to help her, even when we showed up and we were like, hey, Emo, what's going on? Why do you have to go back to your home? She's like, meep, and Juno's like, she says that she can't trust you with that. Like, if she was looking for help and we're here trying to help her, why wouldn't she be trying to explain this to everybody who's trying to listen? She has somebody who can finally translate for her because her fucking linguisite got stolen by Fat Boy McGee, right? And she's like, no, she didn't! This is not what happened! You have it wrong, Heidi! Ass! This is not the story we got told! Desperate to rescue her home, rushed to Shautala in search for help. One of those bullets said they sent her away. Straight into the hands of fat fuck, right? Who stole her fucking linguisite. And then, when people show up who can translate for her, rather than saying, my home is in danger, can you guys rally the troops? Can we all go? My people need help. Can you all fucking... She's like, no, I can't tell anyone that. I'm going alone. Right? And runs off by herself. We just happened to tag along, I guess. This is not what fucking happened. This is a romantic re-fucking telling of the events, but it's not what actually fucking happened. Which is where she was apprehended by that awful landlord, is that right? Apprehended. She didn't think to write anything down. She did, and also that does beg the question, she doesn't speak our language. Her linguisite was stolen. How can she understand anything anybody is saying? Nobody can understand her. She can understand everything everybody's saying. The linguisite was what should have done, because like she was raised down here in Siren Land, where sirens only speak siren shit, right? And with this whole fucking... Logically, wouldn't everybody be able to understand her, but they couldn't? Because, like, these fucking bulla... I guess that's why she couldn't communicate with people. They thought of everything. They thought of, oh, she happens to not be able to make bulla, right? These bulla can project the meaning straight into our minds despite us having a language barrier, okay? She just happens to not be skilled in that particular skill that sirens are skilled in, so that she happens to have an excuse to not be able to communicate with people. However, we failed to consider the fact that she can understand everybody else, and also pen and paper exist. Okay. What do you mean apprehended? They struck a deal. He was gonna make a boat. There were already a bunch of boats, though, like... I guess... Okay, but that doesn't make any sense after we figure out what Lorelei is, because Lorelei only happens after the sirens blow themselves up. So there should have been plenty of ships around when she was, you know, when she got sent away / ran away. Also, how did she... Like, we need she needs a submersible to come back to the fucking surface. How does she get up? How is she supposed to have come back from the surface? How is she supposed to... How did she get out of there in the first place? And how was she supposed to come back? What was the fucking plan? What? I don't think there was a fucking plan. This doesn't make any fucking sense. This continues to not make any fucking sense unless somebody happened to know that Heine had successfully fucking created the submarine already, which, I mean, nobody fucking mentions that, so I'm not going to assume it. Woman moment, Please, if I ever fucking write something this god fucking awful, just take me out behind the woodshed, please. Meanwhile, they sacrificed their souls in order to suppress that mysterious light. Yeah, that mysterious... Well, they had no idea what sacrificed their... How does that even work? How do they even know? How do they even have this ancient technique? And wouldn't it have been a lot better to send to someone that doesn't need a linguicite to communicate to the surface? Like... Or somebody that's actually able to make a bulla so that in the event, if they all happen to, if everybody needs linguicite to communicate normally, verbally, then send somebody who can actually make bulla so they communicate non-verbally, or someone who can write the fucking language. No, it had to be the princess because princess. Okay, whatever. Do you think that's Lorelei's true form? What? What's Lorelei's true form? Poor emo! Fuck off! What's her true form? Explain it to me. I think you might... What do you mean? What might be right? What did I even say? The regret of the sirens fused with that body of light and became Lorelei. I'm sure of it. Why do we already have a name for her? There's like an entire crafting material named after her, and keep in mind, this event only transpired after the sea slight was weird, which was 2 weeks ago! 2 fucking weeks ago! I suppose it's possible we're all on board with the Lorelei colloquialism at this point, but it's like... That would explain the grief in the song we can hear. This doesn't explain shit. Emo's mother sounded so horribly sad. Yeah, she sounded so horribly incompetent, too. How cruel that the siren's grief should be used by Lorelei to draw people to their deaths. Used by Lorelei? Okay, that's another fucking thing. The souls of the sirens, the intent of the sirens, the will of the sirens, the heart, the fucking intent, all of that has pooled together into a body of light, and now it's doing evil shit. Why? Sounds like sirens are just ontologically evil. They're at their cores, they're actually just fucking villains. Because if the entirety of the siren race's essence fused into this shit, right? And suppressed it, and like told that shit to behave, like they did that. What a specific fucking siren-esque thing for it to be doing. Sinking ships, actually, how does it? What, does it create whirlpools? How does it sink ships? Like it was pulling the submersible down also. What is the fucking... Man. And this is the dumbest part, is like, wow, how dare it use this to sink ships when really it's the sirens mourning, wishing they didn't have to leave Emo alone. This is the dumbest plot imaginable. Every single citizen unanimously in a hive mind is like, poor Emo, this is so sad, this is so tragic, we're all fucking dead, boo-hoo, she has to keep living but all alone. But fucking JRPG protagonist comes along to be her best friend. Poor fucking Emo. It's like... It baffles me. Some crazy sad girl shit. Like, yeah, I'd probably be more on board with like, wow, Emo is truly a stoic character with a heavy burden to shoulder if everyone wasn't like, oh, Emo is so tragic, every other text box. She poor Emo. Oh my god. The fucking confluence of nature conspired to create a situation that was specifically a badly written tragic backstory for Emo. Poor Emo. Jesus Christ. This is like, what do you mean the cosmos aligned so that her entire like race has to... What do you fucking mean? The whole cosmos has aligned just so she can be extra sad and have a tragic backstory. This is like, she should have died too. She should have been better prepared. There shouldn't have been a linguicide. She should have learned how to fucking read and write. I don't know. There's like a million fucking things wrong with this story. I can't focus on oh poor Emo right now. There's too many other things just absolutely fucking wrong with this. The only way to stop Lorelei is with Emo's carmentation. See, that's another fucking thing. What do you mean it took every single siren in the entire ocean -1 to seal whatever the fuck it was? For one thing, it sounds like A, you didn't seal anything. And for another thing, what happens if Emo just like, I don't know, met with a terrible fate on land and died? You should have hedged your bet with at least a handful of sirens that could use carmentation, right? More than one siren, because like if you have to stop Lorelei with carmentation, that means that if there's only one individual in the entire fucking world left who knows carmentation, you have fucked yourself if she dies. If she fucking dies, or I don't know, does whatever happened to me and Arya gets hit on the head with a rock and forgets how to carmentate? Whatever the fuck this fuck ass terms tenses on. If she forgets how to do that or dies somehow, she was the only fucking thing that could stop this perpetual natural disaster from permanently fucking everything up forever. Good fucking... This is even worse. It just makes it worse. This is just worse! He's getting worse and worse! How many fucking sirens did you really need to turn this fucking philosophical hypo center into a Lorelei? How many sirens did you really need for that? Because, like, if you expended... Think about it. Like, okay, look, let's think about this logistically, right? If you had expended half of sirens into the philosophical hypocenter ocean flame, if you'd done that, right, and you had a Lorelei, right, even maybe a Lorelei that's twice as powerful as the boss fight we fight, okay, you still would have had an entire fucking civilization to carmentate at her, and at that point you might not even have ended up in this fucking situation. Maybe it would have been fine if you did all carmentate at her together. Surely. Now, what would have made a lot more sense to me right, is if the queen had made this stupid fuck-ass decision, right, and what's actually causing Lorelai is the resentment of citizens who did not agree with the plan, right? It wasn't a unified front, and that obviously would throw a monkey wrench in the behavior of the result. Even though this fucking setup doesn't make any fucking sense to me still. Oh no, it's just sinking ships and causing all kinds of fuck ass, and it's just because it's so sad, because of how sad emo is, how tragic emo is. That's why Lorelai's sinking ships and killing people and causing all these fucking problems, is because Lorelai's just sad, because Lorelai's all the sirens, and that's why it's destroying everything. What? What do you mean? This doesn't explain shit! She requested that? How did she request that? She still doesn't have her linguicide. How did she ask for that? That fairy better be here somewhere. Oh my god. We're not here. The fairy isn't here. We're not here. How did she ask for that? It just keeps getting worse! Thank you, as always, bartender. The same for the lady, if you will. What do you mean? I guess he bought a drink. That means get me a drink? Thank you, as always? Okay. Yeah, me too, Momo. Not much of a drink. Why are you trying to get her drunk? Do you even know how old she is? Heidi! No! He's a fucking drunk! She looks younger than Arya. I'm gonna say it. I don't think she's- well, this is- good- don't do it, Emo. That's- I'll give her brownie points for not being a fuck ass. So I come here and before long I forget the pain I have been holding in my heart. Oh my god. Sometimes we need to learn how to negotiate with our pain in order to survive. That's rich coming from you, who literally just said you drank yourself blackout drunk to forget about it. But you never completely forget. The more you want to forget it, the more important it is to you. How does that- what do you mean? No? That is not how healthy psychology works. That is not- you need to go to therapy, buddy. That's why you must remember it. You mustn't forget the pain or the sadness. What do you mean mustn't? I'll forget whatever the fuck I want. I'm an amnesiac. The only ones able to remember those who are gone are we who have been left behind. Never forget them and they will continue to live on in your heart. Don't you agree? I mean, I guess, sure. I thought you were talking about something else. What are you- is he holding something? Does he even have something in his hand right now? I can't tell. We only die when we're forgotten. Our existence is fragile like the bullet, which is why we must treasure it. Listen, I hate to break this to you, but like, do you remember who your great-great-great-great-grandfather is? Or your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather? Right? It only takes a few generations, buddy. For their sake, I think you can withstand the pain in your heart to keep their memory alive. Exclamation point. No meep. I have no idea. What does that mean? What just happened? Was she happy? Was she upset? Was she sad? Does she think he's telling the truth? Does he gel with it? I can't tell. That's what you said to her? What do you mean? You were right there. What do you mean more or less? Is this in reference to a different? I'm gonna remember this. This might have something to do with Heine's backstory. If we're gonna social link with his ass, then yep, here we are, just staring at this picture on the wall I can't comprehend because I'm the dumb guy. Still isn't back yet. Let's go see Emo. Whole civilization is dead! Woo! Happy music! Woo! Dude, it's time. Are you... I gotta stop. This is probably a good place to stop, I guess. Talk to Emo at the seaside. Yeah, actually, you know what? We've got that... Oh. I hate this. You can't save. Okay, it's locked me into this. It would be great to be able to save and stop here, but I actually have to go talk to Emo at the seaside. It won't let me use the monolite to save. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. This is gonna be a productive conversation, I can feel it. There you are, so you were here all along. Who cares? Meep. Lorelei made that bulla a bulla that big shows that they cared. What does... What? How do I... Is how big the bulla is indicative of how much care goes into making it? Lorelei made that bulla, or... Okay, so Lorelei did make that bulla, so Lorelei is Siren. So why are the Sirens doing evil shit? Like, Why? If Lorelei can make... I don't care. It doesn't make any sense. Only you can stand up to Lorelei, who made the bulla that shows they cared. I'm so confused. You're so strong, Emo. You're so cool. You're so tragic. You've got such a cool tragic backstory. You're so strong, Emo. You're so great. Meep! Uh-huh. Surely Heine must be back by now. Yay, Emo joined your party again! Okay. Indeed. Hey, is that a big bird? What the fuck, robot bird? Are you ready to return to the Coral Shrine? Fiesol is stronger than ever. I will be able to join you on your expedition. You can fight? I mean... Finally, I could bench Arya forever. Thank you. Wow. Oh my god, mechanic. You're not gonna guess what the weapon is. It's fucking... It's huge. Hang on. I gotta... If everyone's ready, I think it's time we made our way to the Coral Shrine. I gotta show the weapon. It's crazy. I guess I'll finish off the day, because it's already like 6 p.m. in the game. So that won't be that much longer. And then when we get back to the... I'll save. Okay. Hands normal attack. Mage has been pretty good. I'll replace that with mechanic. And I will save now. What do they show what this is called in the fucking Pro Shades? Where is it? Pile bunker. It's called a pile bunker? What the fuck? You're supposed to... Oh yeah, you can charge it up. I can't remember what it is. I think the Wikipedia calls it a fucking jackhammer. Really funny. So, is it like... Is it just the boss fight past here, or...? Ah, jeez. Here we are at the Philosophical Hypo Center. No, you cannot go down there. Can't go in there either. That's a perfect place for a treasure chest! Oh god, there's more. I guess this is the halfway point of the dungeon? Maybe. This does not look like you can run like this with this thing. It's just... Can I get that? Okay. What? Oh my god. Oh, I forgot to... Rip. Oh well. I'm not really fond of it. I don't know. I wish I liked the mechanic class, but it just kinda... I think it gets better once you have access to better healing items and maybe... bigger HP pool, but I don't know. was it? Natural pick. I think that's a money item. Oh wait, no! I don't have the time for it. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Set to storage. Man, and it's early hours, so I can't run anymore. Can I repair this? I don't want to risk repairing that and fucking dying. God, that's annoying. That's so fucking annoying. Yeah, I don't like this early hours shit. Just go back to the house. I think what I'm gonna do is, because it auto-saves every day, I'm gonna off-stream grind a little bit. But if anything happens, I'll just reset the day. So we'll start from the day so that anything that happens gets shown on stream, and I'll just like stop there. Cause like, see how the last enemy we fought was like level 20 fucking 2. I'm not gonna be... I think I need to cram a little extra grinding in if I want to be ready for the boss. I guess to be fair, it was... Okay, it was 3 weeks ago. Less than 3 weeks ago that all that shit happened. It has been like several days. It was closer to like day 15, I think, when we started all that shit, so it's like... No, actually it was 2 weeks ago, fuck it. Ship. I'll ship that, and ship that, and ship that. Honestly, I'll ship those two, fuck it. Any of these? Okay, yeah, because I'm not farming really. I'm gonna wait until I get the spring. I wanna wait until I get the fairies to really buckle down on farming. Like, once I have all those, I'll, I think it would be better to showcase the farming abilities once the fairies are all in. Another thing is I'll be able to build some money up. Also some resources and stuff. But worst case scenario, next time it will be this save right here. I'm gonna make that save. And I'm gonna make that save identical to that one. So I will do on file 1 off stream grinding, but if any events take place, I'll reset it so that it, you know, happens at that morning. and then anything like the quietest event, I'm not gonna go through the quietest event that's not on stream. Or if like Crest shows up and is like, I don't know, whatever the fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of off-stream grinding so that maybe I can actually complete that. I don't know what level is recommended for it, but I do know when I was fucking around on my own, it was, I did C first, but I definitely did a lot more, like, ignoring combat and building the farm up. So I had a much wider variety of recipes, because the cooking actually does go hard once you buy recipes and you have a variety of ingredients. And I do think I guess the dungeons are pretty good for preparing you for what's gonna be at the end of that dungeon. Maybe I just grinded a whole lot more. Like, that dungeon, the ice dungeon was just more of an uphill climb, and I just picked at it bit by bit, day by day, but I leveled up faster maybe because I chose the hard one first. I don't know. So who knows, maybe actually it'll be fine and I won't actually need to do off-stream grinding. Maybe I don't actually need to do off-stream grinding and the dungeon itself is perfectly leveled to outfit you for what you're gonna need to fight at the end of it, but I'd like to expedite it so it goes smoothly either way. I would like to buy the bigger backpack, so I do also, I think I want to do a little bit of money grinding. It'll just be more cucumbers and money drops from grinding enemies, I guess. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Damn shame we couldn't get through the whole fucking thing. There's like a whole half another dungeon, and then a few cutscenes that play after that. I think we got most of the story done today. God. It's like, I guess I understand what they're trying to get at here. Like, the grand vision. It kind of feels like they tried to work backwards from a grand vision instead of... And like, they only... And it's like, it's fine to work backwards from a grand vision, but if you're gonna work backwards from a grand vision, you gotta be willing to make some adjustments in the meantime. None of this shit makes any fucking sense. Maybe it will. Maybe we'll get to the second half of the game, post-airship, and it'll get explained that actually this did all have to be this way, and it actually totally makes sense, and we know exactly this Lorelei phenomena is actually precedented, and we've got records of this happening, and we'll explain what the fuck a philosophical hypocenter is, whatever the fuck that means. Maybe they'll explain it. Maybe I just have to keep playing for 40 hours before but they'll explain it someday. That, you know? Oh god, that's gonna be it for today. Alright. I hope everybody is having a good week. I don't know. I wonder if I'm getting sick. I hope I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try that 10-minute intervals kind of thing that we talked about. Let's see if I can. I don't know why I've been feeling like shit today. Like, I've been mildly nauseous all week, and I don't think it's Sly Cooper. I think it's something else. I've got a terrible headache today, and it's not Harvestella related. Wow! Oh, man. Oh, well. The horrors persist, but so do I. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good Friday tomorrow, and even if I don't show up, I should show up. I probably will. We'll see. But with that, I'm gonna say, if I don't show up, I hope everyone has a good weekend. Yeah. So with that, God bless, and goodbye. Wait, I need to think of one nice thing to say about Harvestella. Hang on. I said I was gonna do that. Hang on. Hold on. Wait, hang on, I can do it. Hang on. Wait for it. Shut up, Brad. I'm trying to think of something nice to say about Harvestella. One nice thing, Brad. It's unfortunate that I played the worst scenario today, because it's like... God. The pictures of the cooked recipes look very nice. I will showcase that. There are visual aspects of it that are very pretty. Despite the barkeeper's teeny tiny tootsie wootsies. I can't, like, alright, you know what, next time for sure I'll think of a compliment that is not backhanded. I promise it's gonna be a real one next time. I'll do it, I swear. Alright, God bless, bye!